When you're hollering Dixie, when you're speaking about Trixie, when you're trying, but you're not crying, so you ain't trying hard enough. Okay, I gotta go all over the place with this. Okay, I'm gonna jump out the expression of this. A to Z equals 27. A is 1, Z is 26. Total is 27. The 27th letter is the Y. You need an O to circle the Y, because the Y goes between the Z and the A in the alphabet. It reconnects the alphabet. You put the O around it or a square around it, showing that it's not a real letter. It's just a position of connection. The other thing I wanted to talk about, and I'm going to be a little lost here because I just found out, okay, that 39 days is a full moon. Every 39 days, 28 and 21. We see the moon at 28. 39 days times 7 times 7 on the dice cube times 39 equals 273 days of pregnancy, 39 weeks, plus the moon comes in. Then to finish off the year, we need 2 more moons. The total, 39 days and 39 days of 78. 13, 13, 13 triangle, 13, 13, 13 triangle. 78 and 273 is 351. But the minute you come into this world and you breathe, you inhale the Christ. It's automatically 14 and 15. Why is it 14 and 15? 14 is the middle of Rubik's Cube, and 15 is the water chute for you to come into the world. And that's exactly what pi is, 3.1415. 9.2 is the beta birth in the secondary system. 6.5 is the 11, what you reverse to, the dice cube. 5, the Christ. Your hands are up, your legs are tied, and automatically you become 6. They put 1 in the center here, you become 7.5. This is how the Christ ends up to be you. This is the passage. You have your hands in the air, and you're ready to have your hands in the air right on the 6th dice also. Venus, Venus, is an 81 count. To bring that to a 10-10 world, 8 has to get 2 and 1 has to get 9, equals to 29, which means the birth, the mother of this planet. 81 and 29. Now if we go 81 and bring it to 100, which is 19, which is the 8 and 11, the 8, which is your oval around, your aura, the 11 of spirit, angel, and man, and who you are, that transmits into the moon, number 19. 3 19s equal 57, and the word moon equals 57. Full moon is 39. 29 is the birth in this planet of beta, and the birth is of course of the creation making the creation. 39, 29, and then we go to 49, it means eternity. We go to 59, it means the birth, who lives inside the heart of whoever we are. 59, 69 is recreation of man himself, man and birth, man and birth, man and birth. Death and life, death and life, death, birth, death, birth. And then there's 79, which is the creation of the word. 36 is the creation of the birth. 89 is the totality of the maximum we can have in this world. 89, max. 8 by 9 is 72, it stops. The other 9 is upstairs. We can have our own 99, but that's in our world. So we have all these 19s, and then 9 again is your birth. But your birth is actually 9 plus 10, which is 19, because God is the first 10. Your birth plus 10 is 19. That's how you get your first 19. The other thing in here, 789 plus 987 equals 1776. Venus, again, let me go back to this again and see what I did. Venus, it also equals 1776, and for the reason of, like I said, let me write this down. Because Venus, okay, opens the 7th gate, brings it into the 8th heaven, and has the 9 birth. Venus is 2 and 1. She has her 1 spirit of her 2. There's 2 sides of her. The letter M. The letter M. The letter I can do that. The letter I can also do that. That would be us, and this would be the brain. So you take her and you put that there. Right at the bottom of your feet. From here all the way down, she gets you. The fox. You know, your legs move, your eyes, your brain moves. But the minute it gets to the hips, she ties you up. Anyways, a little bit of this and that. Another thing I wanted to show you, this over here equals to 18. There's 2 of them. These are the walls of Monopoly. There's 9 times 2 is 18. But there's a separation over here for the trains. So how would that look towards the Twin Towers down here and down here? Okay, what ties it together in this center? Is it pulled from here to here to here, and it's crowns? It's this part of the building, 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 all pulled together by the corners and the sides, insides, underneath and between the floors. This is 9, this is 9, this is 9, this is 9, 36. It takes 2 cubes to make that. It's 38. But when you go from here to here with 2 cubes and 2 cubes and 2 cubes, you end up cutting half a brick, because it goes 2 cubes this way, but it doesn't go 2 cubes this way. So you have to go from the one corner to the other corner. There's 10. You have to go 1 line here is 5, and 1 line here is 5. So you have 5 and 5, you have 10. 10 times 5, 9 and 9 is 18, but this one's 4. 2 and 9 is 11. It takes 11 and 11. It's 22. It's 22 parts times 4. 22 parts times 4 equals 88 parts to create the square of this building. KC, Kansas City, because of the construction, it comes out to KC, K and C. Kansas City or Kentucky Fried Chicken. So I explained that, but I know it's a hard build. Now the other thing about it is, don't forget, 18 and 18 is 36, and 36 is 72. Half and half. Now they can go half higher than 72. 72 times 1.5, 108. Now we square off 108. Okay, you have to double it to 216, and then you double it again, 216, which is 10 days to God. 216, double that again, is 432. We have 110 floors here. Plus, we have another 29 floors because of the antenna, which connects to 45 degrees of an angle over everything, like sticking an eye out of a submarine. Was the number 5 and 2, but not anymore. What else can I go back to? But there's more to it. There's more to the Twin Towers here. There's more to this. I have to sit down and grind it out, but I'm not really in the grinding mood. The antenna is 1,727 feet. 17 is the queen, and 27 are the 2 cubes of which your children live in. The castle, the crown. The 7-2 and the 2-9 7, like I said, is the crown. 6, she crowned you. Now she's the dot in between you, and whatever she does is out of your control, unless you can defeat the soul within. FVL, Ferme de Youville. It means a water world. I was reading the word Illuminati, and the word Illuminati, okay, it says heel dog, heel dog. No, run up the hill. Then it says to kill. Then it says to illuminate, but it says it's a sick light or a weak light. So they're going to go more towards the soul and listen to the soul of the world rather than the spirit of the world, because they understand more of the soul and it makes sense to them, even if it's wrong. Their number is 54, which means love of it, 36 of creation, okay, it's creation of the angel resident, 30 of the totality of the creation, of the angle of the mind, a place for the mind, okay, our bodies, okay, and ATI, ATI in Illuminati equals 21.9. 21 is 777, and 0.9 is your birth, the 7 worlds that you're connected with. You're here, 7, 7, 7, but you're the 9 birth. 9 and 7 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7. You get to do the thinking. It says minimum light, 33 in 8, which means the creation of man is in 8. So Illuminati is not a bad name. It's telling you a lot of stories. It also says 666 and 622.6, but the way it says 666, it says LF, her world, her face. You come in with her face. She takes your DNA and then she makes the face she wants for you. Although certain things must look like the rest of the family. You want to talk about the 36 wall? 3636 is 72. On this side it would be 144. Another 72 would be 216. If you double that again for the Twin Towers, it's 432. Building the Twin Towers on 432. Then they went up to 864, 108, 216, 432, 864, and 864 equals to 8, 6 and 6 is 12, and 1, 1728, doubling it up. The height of the scope on the Twin Towers, doubling up from 7236 to 108, 216, 432, 864, 864. You cannot go anymore. 2468, 246 turned into 468. Now I'm going to show you the difference. This is the difference. This is 246, this is 468. You want to see what they look like together? This is what it looks like together. 2 X's. Oh, I'm sorry, it's the Illuminati sign. 2 X's, 10, and the 10 here makes 20 here, plus 10 here is 30. Total's 30. Destruction. Plus, taken to effect that it was only 2 V's to start. So 1 V up is 5 and 1 V down is 5. The total is 40 for the game. But the passage between the two is this one, is from this one, moves over to this one, and you have the game with 2 tails. Twin Towers. Now exactly how high was the post? We're looking. How high was the post? I'm still looking. I don't know why I don't find how long. Stay with me a little bit more. I'll take a look up online. The antenna was 1,727 feet. Okay? Plus the cap. They didn't talk about the cap. They only talk about the antenna. You understand what I'm saying? The cap is almost another foot. But 27 is going towards 28. Okay? The building by squares of 36 equals to the top of the antenna. Exactly perfect where they had to go. They did it exactly to 432, the prison sound. Raphael 7286. Thank you.